We have some brand new merchandise on sale now, guys. The link is on the screen and it's also in the description. Some brand new FeintAttacks merchandise, hoodies and t-shirts. Make sure to scoop one up and support the Feint family. Alright, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are doing a Pokemon positivity video. I actually wasn't tagged by anybody to do this. I saw like Dylan doing it, I saw Sai doing it, and I thought, hey, I'm all about positivity. Like, for a guy that's gone through a lot of stuff, I'm all about positivity. I try my best. I always promote this in my streams, and I always tell people, you know, we're here for a good time. We ain't here for a long time. And that's the main thing. You know, whenever I go to any, like, places like conventions and anything like that, that's the one thing I stress the most is that we are here for a good time. Not here for a long time. And you can ask anybody on Twitter, and they'll tell you the exactly same what I say. But we're here today to do a Pokemon positivity video. Like I said, I saw this some of my friends doing it. I was like, hey, I really want to spread positivity because I love doing it. I think it's something that we really need at this moment in time. And I just wanted to make the video just to crack on with it, to be fair. There's some questions that, of course, you know, I do have to answer and stuff like that. But there's one of the questions where it asks me to tag people at the end of the video. But I'm going to say this now. I'm not going to tag anybody. I strongly advise you to just make this video yourself. Don't even get tagged by anybody. Just make it. Tell the people all about your positivity. Tell the people, you know, answer the questions yourself and just go for it. Don't even have to get tagged by anybody. Just make the video because I think it's good to see positivity spreading around in the community. I think it's one of the main things that we need. Like I said, at this moment in time, we have a lot of stuff that's going on. It's good to know that there's still some people out there, you know, just thinking, yo, okay, this has happened. But this is the past. Now, this is the future. Because I think in life, a lot of people need to kind of have that mentality as to where I need it as well. Where I've always said, like, the past few months, you know, I've learned to deal with something. And I've learned to deal with, it is what it is. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So those are the type of things that I kind of want to try my best to live by. And I'm trying my best to live by now. But yeah, anyways, we're going to jump into the video. Make sure to just give it a thumbs up for you, boy. It's greatly appreciated. If you guys haven't already followed me on my social medias, make sure to do so. I don't know why you're watching this video if you haven't already. Alright, so the first question on it is, why did you join the Pokemon community? And it's funny enough, I still know this story, like the back of my hand. I still know the story. I can still remember the exact same thing that I was doing. It's wild, and I'll tell you the full story. So before I did YouTube full time, I used to work for my dad. My dad runs his own business, and I used to work in the offices for him. I used to go out and like sell stuff for him and stuff like that. And I remember I had my laptop, and I had a Mac. I had an old Macintosh. And I remember I brought that down and I had my laptop at the side of me. I do my laptop work for my dad, and then like on my dinner breaks and stuff, I go on my main computer. And I don't know, I've always been a fan of Pokemon. Like, I loved Pokemon growing up. Me and my cousin used to always play it, and then I stopped playing it for a long time, and I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I kind of dropped off Yu-Gi-Oh! And then got back into Pokemon. But to be fair, like, where I'm from, I guess gaming and stuff like that's not really heard of. It's only been of recent that all my friends are just complete nerds that I know now. But Pokemon and stuff like that wasn't a big thing. So kind of like, if you play Pokemon, people would be like, oh my god, you want to grow up. So it was one of those where I kind of like saw people playing Pokemon, and I played Pokemon myself, but I didn't want to tell people I did, I guess. It was only because like some people really, you know, a lot of people like to judge other people, I guess. So it's one of those things where, you know, at the point where I started it, I didn't want to get judged, if that makes sense. But of course, you learn to break out of that. But I remember I sat at my computer, and I think the first thing I ever did, I looked up some of my old YouTube videos, because I made one Pokemon video when I was younger. I ain't gonna tell you what it is. But I made one Pokemon video a long time ago when I was younger, and I went back and I watched it, and I remember looking at it, and I'm sat there and I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, you just cringe, and I was like, it was one of those where I did it, and then I just cringed out, and I was like, oh my god, I need to stop. But then I remember I saw a video from Maryland. It was Pokemon Diamond Adventure, and I remember clicking on it, and then I think what I started to do then, once I watched the first episode, for some reason I jumped forward, like from episode 1 to like episode 40 or some crap. And I saw it, the fact that this guy recorded himself and progressed all the way through a game, and I was like, damn. Like, that sounds cool as heck. And I looked at his comments, and people were like, oh my god, thank you so much for uploading this video today. You've changed my day. And I was like, damn, imagine having that effect on somebody. You know, imagine being able to... Imagine somebody seeing your video and having like a proper crap day, and then they see your video and they're like, wow, I feel so much better about myself. I was like, that's so cool. Like, that'd be the ideal job. I'd love to make people feel like that. So I remember I watched and I watched and I watched so many of his videos, and I was like, okay. And then I found Munching Orange, and I remember watching Munching Orange's video of his Pokemon. I think it was his Pokemon Fire Red, and I was like, this is so cool. So I downloaded the emulator. I started playing it on myself. I do it on my break. So I did it, and then I started playing it on my break. But then it was only when I downloaded I got like Photoshop and I got video edited and stuff like that on my Mac. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna just try it and see what it's like. So I sat down in my dad's work office. I had no face cam or anything like that, and I was like, hey guys, welcome back to my Pokemon Yellow adventure. I was so cringy when I first started. It was so funny. Don't worry, that video, that channel that I started on, it's gone. It's gone. You know when people refer to me as Christian HD? That was me. Yes, that was me. We'll say that. Yes, that was me. That was my first channel, Christian HD. And so it kind of just became a thing, and then I just kept going with it, and I kept going with it, and then I had people support me, I had people who didn't support me, and still to this day, I have people who do support me and people who don't support me, but kind of that's how I got into the Pokemon community, and then I kind of just started, like, you know, trying to get a name for myself. I talked to everybody. I never really got into any, like, you know, kind of like arguments or anything like that. I always kept myself out of those. And it's cool because I've been a part of the Pokemon community for such a long time, and I might not have the biggest, you know, amount of subscribers in the Pokemon community, but I feel like I'm genuinely well known. Like, I feel like the merger, I guess, of our main community, I guess, I feel like I'm genuinely well known. I feel like a lot of people know of my name. They always just think of the Brits. They always think of the Brits. The four, I guess the five, how many Brits? Six. I guess in our group, how many's in our group? There's me, Matt, Luke, Dan, Callum's Scottish. So I guess when you think of the Poketubers from England, I could probably, like, I'm in that top 5. I think I got to the point where I was in that top 5, and I'm like, now, it still feels surreal to be known by that many people. So I guess the reason why I joined the Pokemon community was because, of course, I started watching Marilyn's videos, and I found Munching Orange, and I decided that I wanted to change people's lives. I wanted people to come to my channel and be like, I feel crap today. I'm going to watch a video from FeintAttacks, and I'll just feel better. And that was the idea of going to a convention and there's someone coming up to me and being like, I love your videos, you have changed my life so much, and shaking my hand and having a picture with me. That's the idea of, for me, feeling like I made it, in a sense. So that's the kind of reason why I joined the Pokemon community. I wanted to change people's lives. I really did. What have you come to enjoy about the community and the Pokemon franchise? What have I come to enjoy about the community? Jesus. Oh dear. What have I come to enjoy about the community and the Pokemon franchise? I'm just happy that this is a place for people where you can just escape to. You know, if you're ever having a rough day, and it kind of just comes back to question 1. You know, talking about people having a rough day, I feel like the community itself is such a positive place for the most part of it. Someone's always there. Like, someone's always there. And it's so fun to be a part of this group of people. Not the Avengers, but a group of people. A group of people. It's fun to be a part of a group of people who share the same interests of you. And people you can just have conversations about Pokemon constantly. Because you really can. You know, you don't have to know the most about Pokemon. I know I'd like to say I know a lot about Pokemon. I'm not the smartest guy when it comes to, like, battling and stuff like that. But I kind of like that idea about me. Because, like, it's funny. Because, like, when me and Pat, we do our Cagelocks. And there's so many comments of just like, I love how Christian will just lose a Pokemon and he'll just laugh and be like, well, just gotta get on with it, haven't we? And like, some other people are so upset, and I feel like that's kind of my niche in a sense, is I just genuinely don't care, and but I pull it off. It's so, like, it's funny. So that's what I'm really happy about it. You know, it's a group of amazing people where the community is always there to help. No matter what, the community is always there. And the Pokemon franchise, what have I come to enjoy about the Pokemon franchise? It's just the fact that it keeps bringing everybody together. You know, there's a lot of people that my IRL friends, that even now I go out to, because I go out like every week, every weekend. I like to work through the week, and on the weekend, I like to go out for a drink with my friends and stuff like that. And it's crazy the amount of people that will come up to me now that I kind of established myself, like in my whole village, I've kind of established myself, and people will come up to me and be like, yo, you do YouTube, don't you? You play Pokemon. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, I love Pokemon. And they always kind of refer me to Pokemon Go, because I feel like a lot of people haven't really played the older games, and they see Pokemon Go and they're like, oh, you play Pokemon, so it's Pokemon Go. But it's so fun that there's people who I never would have thought played Pokemon or anything like that come up to me and they're like, yo, I love Pokemon, I wish I could do it, and stuff like that. And it's so cool to see that. So just the fact that the Pokemon franchise, you know, it just keeps getting better and better. It's bringing people together, and you know, it's just always evolving. It genuinely is. You know, there's so many people that make videos on like rumors and stuff like that, and it's just always evolving. It's such a fun place to be. It really is. What is your favorite video that you got to create? My favorite video I got to create? I've done a bunch of good things on my channel. I think one of my best Let's Plays, I guess, in terms of like being funny and stuff like that, I guess it would have to be my Team Rocket. I did a ROM hack video of a Pokemon Team Rocket edition. That video blew. That video got like 200k views, episode 1. But it was such a funny thing. I did a lot of edits and stuff like that. It was so funny. Kind of that's how I'd like to do my videos. But I guess I do have the time, but I kind of feel like it doesn't fit into it. I guess maybe we could do it again. Have a watch of it. I'll put it in the description actually for you. When you're done watching this video, have a look at my Pokemon Team Rocket edition Let's Play. It's super funny. You guys will enjoy. I'm pretty sure you will. Name some creators in the Pokemon community that are great people and entertainers. I feel like there's a lot of potential in the Pokemon community. Like I said, I've been around for a hot minute. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people's channels blow up. I've seen people's channels go downhill. I've been around for a long ass time. Like I said, I've not got the biggest numbers in the Pokemon community, but I've been around for a long time, and I've seen many people come and go. There is potential wherever you look in the Pokemon community. You know, there's people with 500 subscribers that watch my videos who, you know, I'd say have the similar content to me. They're just as good as my content, that I'd say. There's, you know, there's potential everywhere. I couldn't name people off the bat, because obviously I don't know them. But what I'm saying is there is so much potential. There's been so many times in a night where I've literally just been scrolling through YouTube and I've just clicked on people's videos and they have like 100 subscribers and their videos is just so funny. Like the edits they do in it are amazing. You know, it's one of those where there's potential everywhere. You just have to go look for it. So, and then the last one, of course, is tag those creators to make their video. But of course, I am tagging you who's watching this video right now. Go, if you have a YouTube channel and you're in the Pokemon community, go make this positivity video. Go make it. Show the people, you know, show the people what you're about. Tell them a little bit more about yourself. You know, in this video, don't just don't just like, question 1, why did you join the Pokemon community? I love Pokemon. Question 2, don't do that. Tell people about yourself. You know, have fun with videos. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Tell people, let people get to know you a little bit more. I just told you a story on that, you know, why did I join the Pokemon community? I could have just easily turned around and been like, I used to watch Marilyn's videos and he got me into, like, you know, he got me into YouTube, so that's why I started. I told you the whole story behind how I started. So, you know, tell people a little bit more about yourself. Spread that positivity love. Tell them that, you know, you look forward to seeing them and everything like that, because that's what we need. That is what we really need. It really is. And I hope that you guys, of course, you know, take that from me today and go your own path. And if you guys are, of course, part of my family here on YouTube, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so, though. But that is all the time I have for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, of course, thumbs up the video. Make sure to pick up some merchandise. So we had it at the beginning of the video. Make sure to buy some merch. We have some brand new merchandise. The logo looks sick. Get it on a hoodie. Get it on a t-shirt. They look amazing. Make sure to scoop one up. My link is in the description. Of course, follow me on Twitter as well as Instagram at FeintAttacks. My links are all in the description. And of course, hit that thumbs up button if you guys did enjoy. I'm going to get up and out. Thank you so much for watching. Be nice to each other. Don't text and drive. I'll see you guys back in a brand new video tomorrow. Bye.